we develop combinations with, on the one hand, a CNS drug that is effective, already on the market. We know that work, but an indication with strong unmet needs. And we are combining it with a drug that will act on the size of the associated network to allow the optimal response of neurons to that CNS drug.
Hi, my name is Mike Ward. I'm the head of content at Script and the Pink Sheet. We're here in Berlin at the Bio-Europe meeting where pharmaceutical companies, biotech companies, investors all get together to have discussions about potential investments or potential transactions, and also get a sort of a sense of what's actually hot and what's not in the industry. Look to sort of see who are the up and coming companies. And in these four walls, we're actually hearing a lot of new companies that have been created in the last 3, 4, 5 years. Many of them actually still doing sort of very, very risky, innovative work. Of course, an easier business model is actually to take compounds that already exist and tweak them to actually make them better. I'm joined today by Julien Veys, who's the Chief Business Development Officer of Theranexus, a French biotech created in 2013. You guys are running this kind of model where you're taking existing drugs and you are enhancing their properties.
Exactly.
Could you describe exactly what Theranexus is up to?
So as you said, Theranexus is a French company created in 2013 as a spin-off of a French academic lab, and basically what we are doing relies on the science that is coming from this lab. We are relying on the strong interactions between neurons and partner cells in the brain, which are astrocytes, and by doing so we are able to improve the responsiveness of neurons to CNS drug. In some circumstances, astrocytes are connected all together into associated network, and in some cases it happens that those networks are no longer effective into providing the right support to the right neuronal network. And what we do is take those networks back to a physiological level that allows for the full responsiveness of neurons to CNS drug. Therefore, we develop combinations with, on the one hand, a CNS drug that is effective, already on the market. We know that work, but an indication with strong unmet needs. And we are combining it with a drug that will act on the size of the associated network to allow the optimal response of neurons to that CNS drug, and thereby we can improve the efficacy of this drug.
Right, and so what proof of principle have you demonstrated so far?
So far, actually, thanks to the repositioning approach that we are using, basically, especially regarding the glial cell modulator, we have succeeded to move very fast to the clinic. So we have obviously obtained preclinical data in the relevant models of the disease, but we have also obtained first clinical data in a human pharmacological model, meaning that, for example, our lead candidate is being developed for narcolepsy. Narcolepsy is a disease where patients experience excessive sleepiness. And what we did basically is that we ran a phase 1b study in healthy volunteers undergoing sleep deprivation for 40 hours.
Right.
So basically, at the end of the 40 hours, the healthy volunteers got sleepy in a similar way to what experienced narcoleptic patients. And what we did in that setting is that we compared the efficacy of the combination that we are developing to the standard of care drug, that is modafinil in this indication, and we proved that the combination was superior in terms of maintaining vigilance and cognition compared to modafinil in that setting. So this is where we are now. We have now moved to phase 2 with that drug in narcolepsy. Phase 2 is ongoing with results expected in Q3 next year. And we are now moving as well a second phase 2 in Parkinson's disease with that drug as well.
Right, and are you doing this on your own, or are you doing it with partners?
So today we are doing it on our own because the model that we have allows us again to move very fast to the clinical proof of concept, and we believe that this is where there is the maximum value creation in the business. So we have decided to do it on our own up to the end of phase 2, and we are now already starting to look for partners who would be interested to take over the project following that phase 2 results.
Okay. And what sort of partnerships were you looking to create? Would it be on a sort of a geographical basis, or would you look for a global partner? How does that work?
Today, I would say it's fairly open. It will depend on the fit that we will find with the partners. I would say that both options are really discussed, and we think that we will start understanding where the most important value when we will have the results and when we have more in-depth discussions with the partners.
And I mean, you're a young company. Do you have the sort of the financial wherewithal to be able to sort of run these phase 2 trials?
Yeah. So the company created in 2013. We had the first VC round in 2014, 3.6 million euros. And actually, we've just completed our IPO process on Euronext Growth Market and raised 20 million euros thanks to that process. So from that, we are able to fund the phase 2. We have 2 other projects coming to phase 1, which will be therefore entering the clinic end of this year. And our plan is to have 2 new projects entering the clinic within the next couple of years. So we have quite a strong ambition on that to continue have a full pipeline of innovative projects.
So you intend to have 5 programs by the end of next year?
For us, by the end of 2019, we intend to have 5 programs running. Yeah.
Okay. Now, the 2 programs that are in the wings that you sort of say are coming next, what have you disclosed? What the drug is that you're going to be enhancing?
So the 2 programs, one is in Alzheimer's disease dementia. It's a program that aims to improve donepezil. So it's donepezil plus a connexin modulator, a glial cell modulator that we have identified. Second program is in neuropathic pain and aims to improve amitriptyline. So amitriptyline is a tricyclic antidepressant that is a first-line therapy to treat neuropathic pain. And again, we are combining it with an astrocyte modulator to improve its efficacy in the indication. Those are 2 indications, obviously, of huge unmet needs today, and we believe that we can bring something new there.
Okay, and the 2 after that, is it too early to
today? Say? Yeah.
And so your business model, are you identifying the drugs that you want to work on, or are you open to, say, for example, a pharmaceutical company that knows that it could maybe extend the franchise that it has by creating a new product and getting different IP around it? Yeah.
So yes, indeed. Today we are focused on proprietary programs. This is the way we have started the company, thinking that it was both a way to create value and at the same time to be able to prove the concept of a variety of indications. Having done that, having reached a stage where we have proved the concept, we are definitely willing to discuss with possible partners who have issues regarding life cycle management, or for example who have issues in their late stage development programs that may fail because of lack of efficacy, that we can help to improve the efficacy and make them pass the bar of the regulatory approval.
Right, okay, great. Well, thanks very much for stepping by and talking about Theranexus.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.